Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. We got another chapter for you. It's chapter 1004, Kibi Dango. Now, this chapter, it wasn't bad, but the fact that were on the rooftop for about 4 or 5 chapters, and now we're back towards the bottom, really dealing with everybody else is understandable. I knew that once Kaido's hybrid form was revealed, that eventually we go back down seeing what everybody else has going on. So it sucks, but it's necessary. I'm actually surprised we stayed on the rooftop that long. But yeah, it was a pretty good chapter. But compared to the stuff on the rooftop, it's a little bit disappointing. Like I said, that's not a bad thing, I guess, because, you know, it needs to happen. But hey, I'm not one to judge. But we're about to get into the chapter review. If you guys enjoy regular One Piece content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's get into chapter 104's review. Now, to start off, we have the cover page where it's Chopper, and he's stuffing his mouth with rumble balls, and there's a squirrel and a monkey. They're doing the same thing. It's actually kind of cute. You know, you just see Chopper with his puffed up cheeks, so it's pretty funny. And then we'll fluff the rest of that, but we're going to get into what actually happened there in the chapter. It's called Kibi Dango for a reason, and I called it. I have a video of it on my channel. I did it like about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even longer, talking about how and why Otama was in the war. Because obviously, I think it's 30,000 of the Kaido beast pirates and the samurais, and then we have like 4,000-ish of the alliance, right? So obviously they're outnumbered. Obviously, something had to happen, because even though I know it's been, some of you guys are not religious, but I know it was in the Bible. I don't know exactly what war or what it was, but basically, they fought men they were outnumbered and they still won. But this was a little bit different because obviously they don't have somebody above them helping and assisting them, and so we knew that Tama would be important here. So she basically talks to Speed, and I guess the other people that she gave dongos to, there's I don't remember their names. You guys are gonna get mad at me, but like the rabbit guy who kidnapped her, the dude who can run like 200 kilometers, and there's also the vice warden of Impel Down of Udon. There's just everybody that she's given dongos to. They're here to help, and so we see that she's talking about she wants Momo to be the shogun. She's tired of being hungry. She wants to eat rice. It's not even like she wants to have her belly full. She just wants at least some form of rice, because she would only, I think they said she would eat rice like twice a year or maybe once a year on her birthday. So just having that little bit is like, that sucks, right? Going hungry that often. And then, you know, if Kaido and Orochi are gone, then food and everything will be distributed properly. And then we also get basically Gazelman and Speed and all of them. I actually don't know where I remember his name from, but they're distributing it to everybody, and they're like, hey, all right, this will heal you guys up. It'll make you guys feel better. And they're like, ooh, you're right. And then some of them are crushing on Speed. She's not ugly, but she's a horse. But I guess they're half animals too. But basically, they're spreading all the dongos around, so that's pretty cool. And we're probably going to get a shift in the fight, probably the next chapter, actually. So then we cut to Frankie and Sakashi. They're fighting. We're probably going to get glimpses of, probably for the next 3 chapters of the different fights that are going on. Probably, we got this one. And we also got Page 1 and Ulti in this fight. I think the next chapter will be dealing with Nico, Robin, and Brooke. and then after that probably Sanji and Jinbei and then Marco then would be back on the rooftop. So I'm a little bit sad, but hey, it is what it is. But then in their fight, they were going back and forth, back and forth. Really, nobody had shown any sign of winning. But apparently, the Beast Pirates, they fight dirty because there are people basically, when Frankie was going for an attack, they held him down. And then Sakashi was about to finish him off, which kind of sucks because, I mean, in the fight, I know it's war and all, a lot of chaos happens on the battlefield, but like, Frankie, I personally, I think Frankie is probably the most underrated Straw Hat. I feel like people don't talk about him enough in terms of strength and just how fun of a character he is. So like, I kind of wish that his fight dragged on a little bit longer than what it did, but at the same time, Wano, like I said, it's war. There's a lot of stuff going on, and Wano's not going to last all of 2021. And then we see, and this scene was hilarious. We saw Nami and Usopp basically on top of the big dog. I don't remember his name. There's too many characters, right? Too many enemies. But they were running towards Frankie, basically with a mob of beast pirates and gifters and all of them behind him. They're like, oh, help us, please save us. And Frankie's like, what the heck? He's like, why are there so many people chasing him? But they're not really chasing, they're acting. And then they assist in getting Frankie free. And it's kind of funny. And then we see Page One and Oti, they're like, oh, they're traitors. All right, you got to kill them all, Sakashi. And then Oti, she goes for a headbutt. And then Nami's like, oh, nah. She lightning strikes Oti. Oti actually said that hurt. And zone users, they have big durability, but at the same time she wasn't in her hybrid or anything like that, so maybe that's why it hurts so much. And Nami says something along the lines of, oh, I need more I'm gonna need more thunder voltage or whatever in order to take her down. So maybe she gets Zeus back, ? Who knows? But and then Usopp, he was sitting up in here, slingshotting, using his sniping skills, sniping all the dongos. I was kind of disappointed that he didn't get any moment to shine there against Page One, but maybe we'll see something in the future. And then Frankie, he gets a moment to shine. Basically, Frenosuke or Frankie Iron Shogun or something like that. And then he uses something called a victory slash, and he cut Sakashi, I guess. And you see blood coming out, so it was like, imagine Zoro's Lion Strike or Shishisun against Apu, right? It's something like that where you can definitely see that Frankie did some damage. So and he said victory slash, so I'm assuming that their fight is over. It was a little bit quick, and I think the anime will probably drag it out a little bit longer, but still, I wish it was longer in the manga. And we get cut back to Sanji, and everybody else is knocked out up there, and Black Maria's all like, hey, you're pretty strong. You killed all the, well, you didn't kill, but she said you subdued all the men, but not the women. And she's talking about how, Sanji, I need you to bring Nico Robin here. And, for what? Obviously, we know that Kaido wants her to, because she has the ability to read the poneglyphs. And she's talking about, oh, we're going to break her limbs so she can't run away. And Sanji's like, what? That's my lady. And he's like, don't underestimate the power of Nico Robin. Hence why I think we'll get, because they're running up the stairs. And we all figured that Black Maria was going to fight Robin. So I think it's going to be a Robin and Brook chapter, next chapter. And I'm really excited for that. And then there's somebody, I don't think we ever got a name, but she can see all of Onigashima, if you will. She can see through the floors, and basically she's talking about how the Scabbers are down below, all 10 of them. And Sanji's like, whoa, they got defeated? You didn't, Sanji, let's be real, alright, the Scabbers are strong, but they ain't stronger than a Yonko. We all knew that they were going to get defeated, and there was 2 Yonko there, come on. And then she's saying that somebody's helping them, and then King, he's talking about hey, somebody go finish him off. Alright, I got my hands full. He's fighting Marco. Like I said, Sanji heard about that. So I'm assuming once Nico Robin frees him, he's going to go. Everybody thought he was going to go to a rooftop, but Sanji's not necessarily needed there. So he's probably going to go down below to help protect the samurai with Marco. So it's gonna be Marco and Sanji versus Queen and King, and then they're talking about basically getting people to assist in killing the scabbards, right? And so what I think is that maybe Yamato is helping protect the scabbards from dying here, because we haven't seen her in a couple chapters. But at the same time, I personally think she's going to go and assist in the fight with Kaido. I don't think all 5 of them are going to be enough. Maybe she transformed. I saw a theory about her being a white tiger. I don't know. But there basically is a shot at the end where they talk about, well, who's there helping, who's the 10th person in the room, or who's helping them, right? Who's saving the scabbards. And I don't know who it is. It looked like somebody with long earlobes, and I know there was a character, somebody with the Shogun, I guess, that he had the shades. I don't know his name. It's too many names, okay? But it looked like it was him, but it was a shadowy figure, right? We couldn't really see. So maybe it wasn't him. I don't know. Like, I don't know who it was, but man, my money, if I had to bet, it's either him or Yamato, but who knows? Like I said, this chapter is not that it was bad, but the fact that it's right after all the action we get on the rooftop makes it not an underwhelming chapter, but not as, I guess, hype as, and every chapter is important, but not as, I guess, like the meat of the story, like the other ones. You know, it's a little bit more laid back than fighting Kaido and Big Mom, seeing Zoro cut fire, seeing Law use his room attacks, seeing Luffy use Red Rock and stuff like that. But we have a break next week. I'm a little sad, but we've gotten 4 chapters in a row without a break, so it's understandable why Oda gets one. And you know, he left us on a cliffhanger, and I guess it's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The break was planned, I guess, with this chapter, obviously, but we're sad. All right, I can't wait for chapter 1005. Like I said, I think the next 3 or so chapters or 2 to 3 we'll talk about, and we'll be dealing with the stuff below the rooftop, and then finally we'll go back to the rooftop, just kind of like the Sulong forms of Duke Dogstar and Master Cat Viper, right? They were teased a couple, like 1 chapter, and then all of a sudden, I think it was a couple chapters later, that's when we finally got to see them. So probably gonna be the same thing with Kaido's hybrid form, and I'm excited for it. But guys, give me your guys' thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts on chapter 1004? Like I said, wasn't bad at all. Just the fact that we're not longer on the rooftop is going to go from a 10 to probably a little bit lower than that. But I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. I'm actually posting on that more. Want to do twice a week, maybe even more if I can. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.